Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary today. Today we're going to give you an Oracle and Tarot card reading. So the decks that I have that we're using is the Lemonard deck, which this is kind of like a tarot deck. It has pictures and numbers on it. So I will use this for future prospects and focusing on the future and its outcomes. It's a very accurate card, so I love this deck. All right. I'm also going to use this Oracle card deck that I'm going to pull out at least one card from. It's the Butterfly Life Changes. It's really powerful because it focuses on transitions and changes, and I felt drawn to it for you. I don't know if you could connect with butterflies, but I definitely felt drawn to it, to your energy with this. And I also have the Tarot deck, of course, which I will pull at least one card from this in your reading. I also have a white candle, which represents the soul, the spirit, keeping away anything negative from this reading, that anything that comes through in this reading is from a positive and higher intention of God. And also the crystals that I'm using here in your reading is a rose quartz. A rose quartz for me represents motherly, feminine, goddess energy. I definitely feel a lot of strength and warrior kind of energy within you. For me, it's like feisty, or just the strength. You have this strength that's very powerful that sometimes um, I wouldn't say you doubt it, but you have more strength than you think. You're stronger than you think you are, okay? And that's very much what I'm picking up, especially when I hold this rose quartz with you, okay? I also have the clear quartz, which the clear quartz represents being able to connect with your higher self, connecting with higher beings that can give you guidance, constant guidance every day, like your spirit guides and angels, etc. And then I also have the black obsidian. I don't feel like it's a lot, but I do feel like there is some negative, unwanted settling, like anxiety and things around you that is causing you stress. It can be another person or just situations like work, etc., money. But I definitely feel like there's something that's just been like interfering or affecting you. I don't feel like it's really a huge deal, but it's been very unsettling for you. All right, so this is really good to keep away and just suck away the negative energy, all right? So before anything, your name and your information will be confidential. The only thing I will be going over is your questions, all right? I am going to do a quick prayer before I begin this reading. I use the Our Father. I am not religious, but it's a way for me to start and end readings, because with negative energy, there's positive. And we want this reading to, of course, to be a positive energy. I am going to have my phone here because I'm going to just look at your questions and go over it as I continue your reading, okay? So I'm going to do a quick prayer right now, all right? I'm going to look at your name really quickly to get connected with it. Okay, all right. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the reader I'm reading for, may you come forth to reveal to her now in this present time what she needs to know. I ask spirit guides mind to help me interpret the information to the reader in the best of my abilities. I ask that the information that comes through spirit guides may come through as accurate, detailed, and specific as possible. I am now also open to the spirit world, so if there's any spirits that like to come through to pass a message or just to acknowledge that they are here with the reader, please come through. I will only receive information from God's purest intention, God's white light. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this field. Thank you. So what I get from this, like from the very beginning with obviously the rose quartz, I am a channeler, so whatever I receive, I'm just going to channel it kind of like a radio, and then from there I'll just start pulling out cards. I definitely feel strong feistiness from you, all right? A feistiness where when you set your mind to something, it's like, that's it, I'm done. So it's like kind of like when you want to do something and you've made that decision, that's it, like nothing will like change your mind, okay? Like I very much feel it's like you have this feistiness, so it's either like an attitude, or you don't deal with people's crap, or you have this strength in you. And that's something I feel like you teach your kids a lot as well. I feel like the strength, like even in this reading, I just feel this feistiness, like this fire within you. I'm going to look at your questions really quickly and from there. All right. In regards to your first question, which is tempted to move away from my current relationship and take that risk, do you see that happening? All right, so I'm going to pull out 3 cards in regards to that question from the Lenormand deck, and from there I will intuitively challenge what I'm feeling. Ooh, okay, so this just came out and thrown itself out there. All right. Definite, it does not mean death. Whenever somebody sees a coffin, it means transition, change, which that's a good sign. All right. And it does refer to what you're asking. So let's continue and pull out 2 more cards to see what else comes through. Yeah, so when I was talking about the feistiness, if you don't feel like you have it now, there is definitely some form of strength within you, all right? Some form of strength, okay? So this card focuses on self-love. This card focuses on transition and change. And this card focuses on being free. So I honestly feel, based on off the cards and the question you just asked me, yes, I do see you eventually moving away from this current situation. And what's interesting is that the coffin represents transition, change, a big change of some sort. And at the same time, in the end, it's going to help you love yourself. It's going to help you have more time for yourself, get to know yourself, soul search within yourself more, reevaluating the things you want in yourself and in life, and especially for your children. So this, what made me come to come to terms of what the answer is due to this card. This is a very special card because this is 2 fish. Fish represents free flowing, represents going with the flow, and freedom, independence. You're in this need of independence. You're in this need of being able to do things on your own, not relying on people, in the sense of learning that you can love yourself and be able to do anything with yourself in regards to life, and this card's representing to embrace that freedom when you do make that decision. Now, again, when I do these readings, I don't make you do anything, I'm not telling you what to do. It's based off what the cards are coming through with, but definitely it's saying that if you would make this decision, it would be really good for you, because it would allow you to now have the freedom you've been wanting, the freedom within yourself, the freedom to making your own decisions, especially for your children and everything else. And I feel like it would be really good. It would be helpful towards gaining that independence back, the independence that you need, okay? So that's what the fish means, to go with the flow and to use this freedom and the opportunity and take that risk. And then at the same time, it is going to be a transition for you, but it's going to be a good one, because look, the next card represents the lily, which the lily represents you're going to love yourself. It's like a self-love. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to enjoy being on your own again. You're going to enjoy that that time to yourself, that time to getting to know yourself again, falling in love with yourself again. All right. And that's very powerful, because sometimes when you're so busy involved in somebody else's energy and you never have time for yourself, that time really, really is a change. Like the coffin says, it's a big transition and change for yourself. It's going to be a positive change, a definite positive change for you. You need this. It's kind of, you need this freedom, you need this independence, and you need this time for yourself, time to feel like you're not hooked on something, or I feel like you're very much either codependent or attached to something where it's like, I don't feel like you have a breather. I don't feel like you have time for yourself. I know you have children, but in the sense it's like you're very much energetically consumed by something else, either your partner or the situation itself. So I feel like this freedom is very much, it's going to be a good positive change for you, hun. It's going to help you a lot. And when I was picking up on that feistiness, it's this like feistiness that I feel like you say. Now this is another thing. I do feel like when you make a decision, it's like when you say, that's it, I'm done, like you are. But then again, I also feel like sometimes you're so afraid, or that fear holds you back, that you know what the right decision is, but it's like you don't fully 100% commit to that feisty decision you make, or that decision you make based off of your strength. And I'm very much feeling that Spirit saying to not be afraid when you make those decisions. It's a little bit different now, because I feel like when you were younger, you were able to make these decisions drastically, and obviously you didn't have children and it was different. But now it's like there's a lot in this. So either it all correlates together. So it's like you're worried about your children, you're worried about money, you're worried about all these main necessary things that hold you back and scares you. But I do definitely feel like you've come to your limit. I'm feeling like you've come to your limit already, and it's like you're tired of it, you're drained of it, you don't want, you're like, you really, I feel like you're losing respect for the situation, and you're losing respect towards that person or the situation itself. And I feel like you know that you will make that decision. I really do feel like you will. And to know that it is going to be a positive one, because I'm definitely picking up on this, you embracing this freedom and independence. All right, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to say it's going to be completely easy, but it's within a couple of months. I would say within 7 to 8 months, you'll start feeling like yourself again. You'll start feeling good again. You'll feel like yourself again, and that's something that you want to gain again. All right. So that's what I picked up with that question, hun. All right, I'm gonna go now to see what is your next question that you had, which is, and if so, what next steps do you see me taking to make this happen? Moving into my own home. Next, do you see me taking to make this happen? And moving into my own home with my 2 children. All right, so I'm gonna pull out 3 other cards from this deck, because this deck's very, very lovely, okay? And the thing is, it's like, I know there's like fear that holds you back, but you're not a very fearful person. I keep on picking that up. So either it's like, I don't know, it's like completely 100% fear that holds you back, but it's either because you love this person a lot, or it's like you just went through so much with this person, you're like, damn, like, are you serious? Like, that I have to, like, it's coming to this point, it's coming to this point, when I went through all of this, I love this person, I went through all of this. So it's not more of like, yeah, it's the unknown, but I feel like you're a powerful person. So it's like you get scared, but you go for it. You go boom, like you go for it. You run with it. And that's what kind of person I feel like you are. You're strong. You're super strong. I feel the strength in you. It's very powerful. And I feel like you know that, and that's something you must always embrace, always. And I do feel like you do. I feel like that's one of your traits that a lot of people know you for, or that's something that you know very much about yourself. Okay. All right. I'm pulling another card here. In regards to what are the next steps she could take into moving into her own home with her 2 children. I don't know why I keep on picking up either. Okay, this card just, oof, that's a very good card. I keep on picking up like either like, oh, I can't pinpoint it. Let's see if I could channel more what I'm getting from it. I keep on picking up legal court stuff, a restraining order, or legal court stuff that's in the making or you've been thinking about, because I'm very much picking up on that, and I just keep on picking up legal stuff. So I don't know if you're in the making of it, you've been thinking about it, but that's definitely coming through spirit right now. Oh, this is lovely. I'm just gonna see exactly. So this is very interesting. I'm picking up something here that I'm going to obviously express to you right now, but I'm just gonna make sure exactly. It's amazing. So this is you, and I feel like this is your person, the current situation, the relationship. It's very powerful because I feel like you guys were like either madly in love with each other, or like you guys just, I feel this love, I feel this, there was a love, I feel like either still you do love him, but it's like you as this person, you're super strong. When you set your mind to something, you set your mind to something. That's very much what I'm picking up. And so with this, if you believe in it, you will find a home. And with this, the stars represents it's possible. It's possible, and it's going to happen. You just can't lose faith. It's possible. It's going to happen. Now, the only problem is this person, this current situation that you're going through right now, he will try to come back. He will try to come back in the sense, so I don't know if something's going on with him where he needs to fix himself and you're kind of like, I need to get away from this. You know, I need to move away from this. I can't deal with this right now. Because I am also feeling that it's not over. So once you do move away, it's kind of like he's going to try to fix himself, or he's going to try to get back with you, or it's going to be on and off. I don't even know if on and off, or he's going to ask you for another chance. And the stars are also representing that there is a possibility that he can change. Possibility, but don't hold on to that possibility and continue with the path that you want to take. All you can do is let go, let God, let him do what he needs to do. Remove yourself, like you said, away from the situation. And with everything that you believe in, it's possible, and to have that faith and hope. I don't feel like you're going to get a home. Not right away. I don't see a home. I see more of like an apartment, a townhouse. I see like kind of, you're going to be in a smaller place with your 2 kids. It's going to just be for the moment. Okay? I see like kind of an apartment. It's going to be a little bit small. So it's not like you guys are going to be very comfortable there. But it's good for the moment. It's good for the time being. All right? So it's like, I can't really tell you. I don't see a home yet because I still see this person trying to ask for another chance, try to come back. I keep on seeing that. So it's like you're going to kind of be in this stalling thing where you're going to be like in this apartment, this townhouse or whatever it is with your kids. And it's going to be like where you're going to try to give them a chance and see. It's like, I feel like it's in this situation where it's like you're seeing what happens. You're like observing. So I do feel like you need to move away from the situation, but at the same time, observe. Because I do feel like there's a possibility that he can change. I'm not telling you he will, because it's very unpredictable to that point. But to do what you need to do and go with your path, and whatever happens, happens. Let go, let God. Trust in the universe. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But you do what you have to do for you and your kids. He will try to come back. He will try to ask for another chance. So I just see that it's still not over. I see like there's still stuff that's still not resolved. And I'm feeling, I don't see a home. I see a home, but not like a house. I see like an apartment, townhouse. And it's going to be a little small, but it's going to be good for the time being. I do see you now with a job. I know you're saying a change of career. I do see you, I wouldn't say, I'm going to pull out cards for that, but I'm picking up something on that. But with that, in regards to that question, you are going to have your own home, but it's going to be like a townhouse. It's going to be like temporary. I feel right now it's like you're on like, you're moving away, but you're on like a, what's going to happen? What's the next step? What is he going to do? You're going to observe, but just don't put your life so much on hold like you're waiting for him. Don't make it like as if you're going to be waiting for him. No. Make it as if, even if I do or don't, this is what I'm going to do. I got to keep on going for my kids. If he comes along, he comes along. But if he doesn't, then so be it. That's what I'm feeling with this, hun. Okay, that's what I'm very much feeling with this. Again, I said within 7 to 8 months, you're going to start feeling like yourself again. Everything's going to be good. You're going to be in this small place for the meantime, but you're going to do good within 6, 7 months with your job. So I'm not sure if you're going to change a job. I will see in the cards that I pull out now, but you will very much be doing better financially. You'll be good. I'm not saying you're going to be good. You're going to be comfortable. You're going to be okay. You're not going to be struggling. You're going to be in the middle. All right? Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with this. He very much loves you, but it's like this kind of thing where it's like it's not healthy right now. I don't know what's going on exactly, but it's more of like he needs to fix himself. He needs to resolve his issues or resolve something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what it is, but it's like it's right now you guys vibrationally are not in the same place. So it's kind of like you guys have to kind of take a break. You got to take a break and move away from it and see what happens. All right, so next question is the job. Just gonna make sure here, hun. Okay, job, and then let's see if anything comes through from your grandmother. All right. Let's see here. You know what? Actually, I will pull out here. Your grandmother, I'll pull out for butterfly. I feel connected for the butterfly for your grandmother for some reason. Maybe it's just a positive symbol. So I'm going to pull out a tarot card for your job. One tarot card. Use your strength. Use that because you have the strength that you're a very good mother. You are powerful. That's what I'm saying. And I don't say that to a lot of clients. When I do feel like your personality is like that, you need to embrace that because I'm pretty strong too. I have a very like feisty warrior kind of personality, so I understand that trait very much. Okay. Oh, beautiful. All right, so just look here. The Chariot's very, very powerful, so I will very much refer to the book, but then I will go with my intuitive side of what it means. Okay, so like I said again, it's going to be a kind of thing where I don't know if there's legal papers going on with money or like at some point that, you know, you're doing the legal papers or something. But like I said, that the man is going to probably interfere, try to ask for another chance. It's going to be like a little bit difficult with the child support or the money, or I don't know exactly how it works because he's not going to be like in this realization where it's like it's going to be hard for him to accept what's happening. So I do feel that I don't know if you're like self-employed, but I'm picking up something that like either you do from home or you do from the computer, or you probably have like a side job from the computer, but I see you working from home for some reason. I don't know if you have like a little job or you've been thinking of like maybe I should get a job from home, but I'm picking up something from that. Just keep that in mind. It can be future prospects, all right? And I can't say I see a change of job. All I'm seeing right now is something from home. So I don't know if you're self-employed or you work from home, or I don't know to that degree, but I'm picking up self-employment. So if you're not now, maybe that's why I'm saying maybe it's future prospects. This is something you could look into. Something that has to do with working from home or like a computer. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it's like a business you have or like working in real estate or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm picking up you on the computer and working from home and things like that. I'm picking up business and self-employment. So for me, it's either, I don't know if it's like an idea you had or you work for somebody, but it's kind of like, I feel like your kids need you too, so it's not like you could be working like outside of work like all the time. So that's why I'm picking up working from home for some reason. And then also at the same time, um, this card's representing that with your job situation, it's not going to always be easy to take into consideration that this armor that this guy has, you're going to have to put this armor on and be strong. Like I said, that you've been strong. You need to be strong for this because it is going to be hard once you get on your own. All right. I also feel like at some point you will start receiving child support from him. I don't feel like it will be a lot, you know, because it's going to be hard for him to accept the situation. Okay, but I feel like you need to be strong for this because it's not going to be easy. You have to be strong for this. Okay, I don't know if you've never worked worked before like that much since you've had the kids. I'm not sure exactly. I can't pinpoint exactly, but I am picking up something from home, self-employment, a business of some sort, or you working from home from the computer. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not sure. I can't pinpoint exactly. Okay, so I'm saying if this is not something you're doing now, maybe this is something you could look into. And I can't say if it's a change of career because I don't see or feel a lot of career with you. Like I feel like I don't know if you've always depended on your partner and it's kind of a thing where you didn't work a lot. I can't pinpoint exactly, but I am picking up self-employment. So if this is not something that's happening now, this is something you could look into. I feel like it will be good for you and something maybe you could look into from home, okay? So keep that in mind, all right, hon? So that's what I feel with this, the armor, the strength. It's not going to be easy to take a hold of this, you know? It's like, but at the same time, no, you have the ability to go forward with this. You just have to be strong and take a hold of it. You know what I mean? You have the ability to be that chariot and take a hold of it. You just have to know it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. Okay? So that's what I feel with that, hun. All right? And in regards to your grandmother, okay. All right. All right. There's a little girl being acknowledged, so I don't know if you have a girl, but she's acknowledging a girl. So for me, she's saying hi, sending her love to the little girl or the girl. I'm not sure how old is she. She is okay. She's telling me this girl. So if it's not your girl, it could be somebody's girl in the family, like a granddaughter. I'm seeing this little girl. She's saying that she sees her a lot. So either this little girl can see her, feel her around, but she's always around her. Okay. Um, she's around the dogs too, so I don't know if you have dogs or she likes animals, but I'm picking up she's around the dogs too. I'm not gonna get so much into detail, but I'm definitely feeling like she's telling me that you know what to do, you know? It's kind of something that's like, this has been happening for a long time, she's telling me. And she's telling me it's like something that's like, it's non-existent already. It's like you've been going through the same thing over and over and over. So it's not like something you just found out or it's something new with your partner or new for the situation. It's kind of something already that it's like non-existent already. It's like you've been aware of this. This is not something new, you know? So she's telling me, you know what to do. You know what to do, okay? She's showing me she's excited and she's happy. She's like, "Oh, I miss you so much." I don't know if she was like that, but she's like, "I miss you." That's what she's saying. And she's talking about a child. So I don't know if it's the girl she's talking about, but there's a child she either didn't meet or the child was so little, you know, when she passed, or she's talking about this child that she didn't get to meet. I'm not sure if this is the same person we're talking about, the little girl, but this girl, she's acknowledging a child she didn't get to meet. They were too little when she passed. Come on, hon. Is there anything else you'd like to say? I'm gonna see if she has anything else. But if you want definitely more detailed, get into detail, spirit communication reading, you can purchase spirit communication reading with me, and I could get more into it with you, and it's a better experience because I'm there with you, and um, you know, it gives spirit an opportunity to come through stronger, etc. So if you'd like to communicate with her more, I definitely feel she's here. Just let me know and you can book the reading afterwards. I'm just going to see if she has anything else to say. This is very strange, but I don't know. She keeps on showing me like a brooch, you know, like a pin or like a brooch. Like, you know, one of those pins you could put it here like that. She's acknowledging a brooch or a pin. And she shows me flowers too, so I don't know if she like flowers or the pin has a flower. I'm not sure. But she has like she has a very sweet personality to her. But she's showing me a brooch and a pin. So I don't know if somebody has something of a brooch or a pin in her memory, or somebody has that pin that was hers, but there's something significant about that. Or maybe somebody has a pin that it's just meaningful to you and she's just acknowledging it, but there's something about that. Like this brooch or something you could pin or something. All right? So if that doesn't make sense, hun, now maybe you could ask somebody in the family. Maybe somebody in the family has that, but just know that she's very much with you. And if you want to connect more with an intimate personal reading with me, definitely book a spirit communication reading with me. It's an hour session. We do it through video call or phone, and it's a great experience, and it's wonderful. All my clients love it because it's like spirit comes in so strong and it's nice. So I forgot to pull out a butterfly card for you, which is interesting. I don't know why I forgot, but I guess because I had it here, right over here, and I didn't notice it. So I'm going to pull out one more card for you here, and this will represent more of an affirmation, a positive affirmation for you, hon, okay? How weird. So I have this card that came through that says sobriety, all right? So I'm going to read off the guidebook. It's obviously common sense what it means, all right? So I don't know if this is something your partner is going through, where your partner has addiction problems, or it can be also metaphorically, sobriety, meaning like a cleansing kind of situation, but this is what it means, hon, all right? So I'm going to read it for you. You're becoming more aware and sensitive according to this card. By detoxing and abstaining from chemicals, you're more in touch with your inner guidance and true feelings. Sobriety allows you to focus so that your healing and manifestation work ahead in the best direction. Getting and staying sober usually requires some support, which is normal and nothing to feel ashamed about. There are free 12-step meetings in every city and even online under addiction names such as Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous. These meetings will set you up. I'm so sorry. I have my dogs are so loud. These meetings will set you up with a sponsor, which is a lay person counselor, to help you remain sober. A loved one's addictions or sobriety, codependency issues. Wow, I did say codependency in the reading. So definitely this can refer to your partner. If it's not you going through the recovery, it's your partner that needs this. This is something that needs to be acknowledged, because this is something that's been very difficult for your family and for you. And when I do feel like if it's not him or you, it's probably somebody in the family, but I definitely feel like it's your partner. It has to go through hand in hand. You know, you can't control the situation. You can't cure it. You can't, you didn't, I know I can relate to this a lot. So I know there's Al-Anon meetings and Al-Anon things. It's really helpful to help detach. So they always say you didn't cause it, you can't cure it, and you can't control it, something like that. And it's true. You can't control it. This is something that the other person has to fix, which is funny because that's what I said, that he has to fix himself. And I feel like it's not over. So it doesn't mean that you have to come running back either. It means that you do you and he does him. All right? You do you and he does him. You do what you have to do to fix yourself, be there for your kids, and he does what he needs to do. If he gets better, he gets better. He can come back. But it's up to, it's up to him. All right? And I think you're aware of this. This is something that you haven't been going through. I feel like you've been going through this already. It's not something new. So this is a very powerful card, and I definitely feel like it's you know what to do. All right? So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm so sorry I forgot to pull a card, but it was necessary because look how beautiful it is. I love butterflies. All right? So I'm going to leave you with that, hon. Let me know your thoughts. Lots of love. Bye.